Hi everybody, this is AJ with CarInspected, and today we are in the Toronto area. We're looking at this 2015 Mazda 3 in a dark blue color. It's a manual transmission with a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. It's got 101,000 kilometers on it, and it's in pretty decent shape. It's got a couple dings and dents here and there, but mechanically it's nice and sound. The owner stated that they just got the emergency brake repaired yesterday and an oil change as well. Highlight some of the dings and dents. There's a little one on the hood there. I don't know if you can, the trunk, sorry. There's a couple, was one on the door here, just above the driver's side handle, right there. Then we got ding in the fender here. You can see the sun is kind of weird, but the bottom here, and then the top here as well is a little dinged in. You can see that in the sun. And as we move around to the front, there is one little scratch type thing here in the front fascia, but for the most part, it's in pretty good shape. Don't have any real issues. Headlights aren't broken. There's no issues there. Everything's good. There's one little cover missing right there. You see this side, it does have a cover, and this side it's missing. And the passenger side, there's no dents on the fender or anything, but there is one on this door, right below the mirror here. And there's a couple of little kind of scuff mark dings. There's a couple spots here. There's one right here. There's a wheel well above the rear passenger side wheel. I did verify all the windows are the original Mazda windows, so nothing has been replaced or anything like that. Windshield's in good shape. There's no chips or dents, dings, anything that could be wrong with the windshield. Seems just fine. There we go. While we're here, there's a VIN number. And then we see in the door that it is matching. I'm back, sorry about that. These final windows that we see are original, like I said. We'll take a look at the wheels. Starting with the driver's side front, we see there it is equipped with aftermarket wheels. They have a little bit of corrosion on them all. On the edge, it's not really curb rash or anything, but there is some corrosion starting. The tires, this one is a Kumo. It was produced in 2014. It has, I think 630 seconds on it. Even tread wear, no real issues. The brakes, the front brakes look pretty new. As you can see, these rotors don't have any real issues. They're pretty nice. The pads are, I'd say 75% left on the front. They're pretty new. And all looks to be in good shape. While we're here, if we look underneath, we see suspension components are nice, no real issues. I don't see any rips in the boots, anything like that. I also don't find any real rust or anything underneath the vehicle. And all the plastic is pretty good shape, no real issues. Go to the driver's side, passenger side front wheel. This side, again, the aftermarket rim. A little bit of corrosion along the edge here, as you can see. This one is a Michelin tire, also produced in 2014. So they are mismatched. There's two Michelins and 2 Kumos. They're all in similar condition though. You can see these are getting a little old. See some dry rot and they are about, I think this one was 430 seconds. Even tread wear though, I don't see any signs of alignment issues or anything like that. Brakes are similar condition on this side as the other side. Rotors are nice, pads are nice. No real issues. Inside, suspension components, we find the same story as the other side. Nice condition. Don't see anything that's damaged. Doesn't look like we've been hopping curbs or anything weird like that. All in pretty good condition. No rust in the rockers. Go to the rear tires. This is the passenger side rear. Again, this is a Kumo, and it's produced in 2014. The treads again are nice and even. No real issues. With about 530 seconds left on them. They're all 5 to 430 seconds. I will have the specifics in the report. The rear brakes are also in pretty good condition. Probably serviced pretty recently. The pads look to be, again, just like the front, probably 75% or so, 65, 75%. Whew, hard time talking there. 65, 75% with no issues. Let me look underneath the rear suspension components. As we can see, no real issues, no major rust or anything like that. All in pretty good shape. Now, as you can see, this is a front-wheel drive model, not an all-wheel drive model. Go around to this last driver's side rear wheel, and again we find a Michelin on this one, which is also produced in 2014. There we go. Aftermarket rim, again, has a little bit of corrosion around the rim area, just starting. Rear brakes seem okay. This one is a little more worn than the other side. Pad is, say, 65% or so. Like I said, it looks like a rotor was replaced on the other side and possibly not on this side, because this one is a little more worn. Tire treads are, again, about 530 seconds and nice even tread wear. But again, there is a little bit of dry rot starting in these from 2014. So I would recommend that new ones should come pretty soon. But there's no rust issues, anything like that, anywhere else in the vehicle. There's another underside shot. We move into the interior. We'll look at the trunk first. And we find it is pretty clean. Nothing's really damaged, anything like that. All the panels are in place. There's the jack in its compartment. And as well as underneath here we have our spare tire, which looks to be in good shape and probably never used. The deck lid is nice with no rust or anything present. No real issues. Security tags are all in place, things like that. Now we look at the interior, starting with the rear seats. This driver's side rear door panel is in pretty good condition. There's no damage to it. Seats show little to no wear. All pretty nice. Cup holder is here and in place. Everything works, nothing's broken. Here's the back seat. Passenger side, there is one little, it's like a white stain or mark. Looks like it might be able to get vacuumed or cleaned off, but it is there. And the seat bottoms are in good shape. No real issues. Floors are in good condition. We see all the summer mats are in place. And underneath, It's nice and clean, no issues. Seat backs, there's no rip or anything like that. The headliner is nice. I don't find any stains, any issues. It's a very slight mark on that side there, but not overly noticeable. This is the passenger side rear door. The door panel is in good shape. Again, nothing's broken, no real issues, anything like that. A little bit of dirt on the sill, but it's nothing that won't clean off. And here's the floor, in pretty good condition. No real issues. And here's this side of the seat real quick. Seat belts all are nice, by the way. The passenger side front door, we find, just like the rest of the interior, not too bad a shape. Nothing's broken or dinged or dented, anything like that, or scratched. All seems to be in good condition. The passenger side seat shows little to no wear. No stains or any issues. This cat probably doesn't come with the purchase, but underneath we find a nice seat and no issues. Glove box is good, no issues. The owner stated that he does not have the owner's manual. He lost it somewhere, so that is not included with the vehicle. This floor is in good condition as well. Not much wear or anything. Underneath, it is pretty nice. We'll go to the driver's side.
So what you can do is,
This is the driver's side door panel, which is in good shape. It's a bit shadowy, but it's pretty good. No real issues. A little bit of shoe scuffs, but nothing big. The driver's seat as well is in good condition. No issues. Seat belts again are all nice. Driver's side floor shows little wear. Not much at all.
yeah, they don't do that. They said not to crimp anymore, not to make your own.
And that floor is good as well. If we look at the dashboard, we don't see any issues.
Maybe if you go to Home Depot, ask somebody to the dash will work there, they will make it.
Nothing's broken in the dash, anything like that. All the knobs are nice, everything's good. We do see everything turns on, everything works, seems to work. The gauge cluster works, 101,978 kilometers. I did test the air conditioning and all that stuff, it all seems to work. Here is our 6-speed manual with no rips in the boots, any issues, anything like that. Console's in good shape.
Cool, man, it's cool.
Oh,
Easy,
yeah, okay.
easy.
No real issues. Vanity mirrors all work, everything's good. And again, no real stains, anything like that in this headliner. All looks pretty good. Stereo works, as you can hear. Device connection works. So everything seems to work. There we go. So everything seems to work fine. Navigation. Oh, it does not have navigation. Just so we know. But things actually seem a little finicky. It's a little finicky, or I'm just not using it right. It keeps doing that, but it might need a little help. I don't know if the buttons are sticking or what, but they don't seem to quite do what I want them to. Keeps going back to that compass. I'll test it more on the test drive, but it seems to be a little wonky. Look under the hood real quick. And here we find the 2-liter 4-cylinder. All seems pretty clean. I don't see any issues, any major leaks or anything like that. You do see that little bit of dirt on the alternator there, but there is dirt on the rest of it. It might have been sprayed at one point for corrosion, but there's no real issues. I tested your oil, just like the seller stated. It is brand new and came back green as positive. Tested your battery, and we are good at 13 volts, and it was charging at just over 14, which is exactly where we want it to be. Your brake fluid is fine. Tested at 0% humidity, no issues there. And all your belts and hoses, as I said, are pretty nice. No issues. Belt looks pretty good. There's no cracks, anything like that. And there's no signs of leakage, anything. So we are in pretty good condition. I'm going to do a paint thickness verification, which I did not do before the video, but you will see those results in the report. And then we're going to take it for a test drive and see how she rides. Again, this is AJ with Car Inspected, and thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again.